Hey everyone. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know you can hear me. How's everyone doing tonight? Long time no see, right? I wasn't planning on going live tonight, but I saw that video and I was like, I guess I should have planned my live for tonight instead of yesterday. How's everyone doing? I can actually see how many people are in here this time. So I don't have 0 on my screen this time. How's everyone doing? Hi, Nikki, your girl, Caitlin, Levathan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but hello. Man, it's Ashton, Joyce, Care. How you guys doing? Boston, the spice of life. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing good. Bazil, Peppa T Pig, DK, Sandy C, Queen, Fred Burger. How's everyone? I'm glad you guys are doing good. Um, I've watched about 5-10 minutes of this video. I stopped watching so that we could watch it together. So um all I could focus on was the room that she was interviewing in. It's a hot mess. Athena, hey. Hope everyone's doing good. Good. Softball practice. It's softball season again. My daughter's getting into softball herself. Things are going to get really busy for us next month. So she's on the school team this year and she's playing for another team outside of that. So our weeks are going to be like really busy with softball. So, but yeah. Hey, Alabama, y'all. Good to see you here. Midnight Crypt, Queen of Meows. 210 already. Woohoo. My channel's coming back to life, you guys. I love it. I'm so glad you all are still here. And I'm so glad that we're still making content. I'm glad I'm being consistent. I'm excited for the video. And I think we're just going to jump right into the video because it's like 23 minutes long. So we'll see how this goes. I did speed. So I'm going to speed the video up. But you know my internet. If you've been around here for a while, you know my internet. My internet can be really choppy sometimes. So if it is freezing on your end, please let me know and I'll just put it back to the regular speed because usually when I speed up videos, it starts skipping for some reason. So let's get started. Thank you so much, Kara. I really appreciate your super chat. Mimi's art. Mimi's art's here. All the channel art. Mimi's art. I'm so glad to see you, Mimi. And thank you so much, Care. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. All right, you guys ready to get started? Oh, man. This is going to be interesting. All right, let's get started. Let's see what Trisha has to say about this Reddit. The video is titled My Reddit Documentary Currently Filming and Looking for People. The first thing that came to my mind before we get into this video is how are you going to start filming a documentary and you don't have people to actually be in the documentary? That's just weird to me. Like straight up weird. Um, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It seems like it's really half-ass already. Thank you so much for your super chat. And yes, don't forget to like the video. Give the video a like and let's get started. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go.
Okay. As you can see behind me, there's like
Thank you, Blinks. I really appreciate it.
equipment set up in my living room. They have the cameras because yes, I'm part of filming a documentary. And
Hold on, let me turn
let's
this
talk
up.
about it. So this is where we did the first day of interviews. This is their microphone, their lighting. They had
Like, look at this
this
room,
was
you
our
guys.
playroom that got like rearranged. They had their cameras here, which obviously they took last night. More lighting. You guys know I don't have this lighting in my house, and this is kind of like the backdrop for one of the interviews. So,
Like, that room is a hot mess. Why would you film in that room? There's like shit everywhere. She has like this massive mansion and they're filming in a room where there is stuff everywhere. And that's like the baby's playroom, isn't it? Why are you filming in the baby's playroom? Why don't you film in one of your other rooms? There's plenty of them. That's just weird. And there's just like shit everywhere.
it kind of, this whole thing, okay, I think we should start at the beginning, but Where did it start? Okay, this is not the reality show we're filming. In fact, that's next week. It's an international reality show, so it actually has nothing to do with this. It just so happens we're filming back to back. Hence why we've been organizing our house like crazy. I even got this glamor. I'm looking in the mirror and stuff, but I pretty much like organized. My sister obviously helped me organize all this. So
God, I'm only at 1.25 speed. She's really talking fast. Thank you,
I don't even know
Sophie.
where to go. I don't know where my stuff is.
Sticker.
Hold on.
Thank you so
So shop like
much.
2 minutes because I have to get ready for day 2 of our
Thank you. Thank
shoot.
you.
So for me, this is how it'll happen. There is a production company based out of Ohio, and they contacted me, Mike Klum specifically. He has a whole production company, and they do like corporate videos and all that stuff like that. He had reached out to me, I think in January, and was like, I want to do a documentary. And I was like, oh, I usually ignore emails in general. I ignore emails. Especially if it sounds bad, but especially if it's like
I
no
gotta.
paying. Also, if it's just like this
I
random
have
person
to
wants to do
slow
documentary
her
with me,
down.
I'm sure there are amazing
I have to
filmmakers
slow.
out there that I probably have missed the
She's way too fast on 1.25 speed. I can't hardly understand what she's saying.
opportunity to do something cool with because of this, but very busy, obviously.
So she said that he reached out to her in January. So he personally reached out to her, according to Trisha.
Even now, like I'm overwhelmed not only by doing this documentary, but also then doing the reality show that's international because that's like a whole month of filming. This is just 5 days. So, it's just like
Wait, she's going to be in a reality show? Does anybody know what reality show it is? Who would have her in a reality show? Why would she want to be on a reality show? That seems like a disaster. Because reality shows, like, they really manipulate things and they want drama. So how is Miss Drama Free going to be in a reality show? That'll be interesting. Does anybody know what reality show she's talking about? Let me know in the chat if you do.
like a time thing. Like I'm not getting paid. Like none of that. I was just like, um, okay. Well, anyway, so then he sent me like articles written about him and credentials, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I always go with like feeling and energy, and I was just like, well, this could be something. So I'm like, oh yeah, what are your ideas? He first approached me, full transparency. He first approached me, I wanted to do like squash the beef type documentary, like confronting everyone I've had beef with. And I'm like, that's just not the position I'm in right now. That's not in my headspace. I just, I've apologized to people I need to apologize. They accept, they don't. I'm multiple. Like there's like tons of beef I had over like addressing drama. And I'm like, it's just not really into like going into past drama.
That would actually be really good. Like, she's really never squashed the beef with people. I mean, yeah, she like half-ass apologies sometimes or like says she regrets this and that, but that would actually be interesting to watch. Not a Reddit documentary.
Even doing this is like a little
Like, she needs to address her past. Like, that's one thing that's holding her back. Like, if she wants to like advance in any way, she is going to have to like face like her demons because nobody is going to take her seriously until she does that.
it's a lot for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have some type of feeling about it, but we had talks over like February and stuff. And I just don't really know. I don't know if there's like a direction. I also told him I'm just not that interesting. As I've said multiple times, like the life I created online, trolling and stuff like that. I'm more interesting online than in real life. If you ever notice, my videos are always in my apartment. I never really went out, even in my early 20s, and specifically now, I'm very very boring, but very happy to be boring, in the sense that I have a infant daughter that I'm super just like obsessed with and in love with and just love being a mom. And
And
also just like saving money, just not spending crazy and not doing crazy music videos or like lavish trips and stuff like that. Like I'm really just in my boring era, I guess you could say. So
then why are you focusing on Reddit so much? Like, out of sight, out of mind. Like, just don't pay attention to it. I mean, that's what normal people do. I mean, a lot of people have like Reddits that are dedicated to like exposing them, and most people ignore them. Like, she seems very obsessed, like very, very obsessed.
it was I don't know, I guess the tipping point for me was sometime in February or March. And I made a video about it. These Reddit, these anti-fandoms, they were getting a lot. I thought like mine is harassment. I don't care what anyone says as far as like, oh, she's gassing her audience. We never talk about her daughter. We never dox us. We have Google Docs, a whole Google Drive that was compiled by a journalist last year, who had nothing to do with the article, by the way. In fact, this journalist like liked me, then didn't like me, then like I couldn't keep up with it, but I didn't want anything to do with this journalist. Really, they had written articles that were not great about me. So when they approached me to do this like article for them about, I don't know, they were like saying like they're gonna write it about Reddit how it's gone too far right before I was gave birth last year.
All right, get back to the
I
Google
didn't want anything to
Drive.
do with it. I didn't know where it was going. Didn't want anything to do with it, and I never gave an interview or anything about it. The article came out. It was, relatively nice. I was sent a Google Drive with documentation of everything at Trisha Land, which I used to go to, not frequently, but I would go to. But this was like every little thing that, like, way more than I could ever imagine. Just like the nasty bullying and body shaming and just harassment and doxing where we live and schools and doctors and plans.
But see, the thing about it is like, were those I mean, I have seen, like, stuff said about her weight and stuff like that on the subreddit, but, like, every time I've ever been on there, like, I haven't seen any of, like, this doxing and stuff like that, but, like, kinda looking at it from a different point of view is, like, anybody can come to a subreddit and post on it. Like, anybody can. So, like, if I wanted to, I could go over to the subreddit right now and post something, like, posing as somebody else to make the Reddit look bad. The question is, are they if somebody is posting that stuff and you have screenshots of that stuff, is that stuff being removed by the moderators? That's the question. Does that make sense? So you can't just like blame every single screenshot that you have. Like, for all they know, that you could be posing as somebody else, posting something, getting the screenshot before it's taken down by moderators.
And what they were doing. And every time I would do a sponsor, they'd be like, okay, let's go attack this company. Even if I wasn't getting sponsored, even if I just mentioned, I did a whole Starbucks drink custom order thing and I shot it out on Instagram, and that Instagram got so harassed. And I wasn't paid. It was just like this Instagram that has like, 16,000 followers. And they just start harassing this person. Like it's crazy. Like the harassment, it's like, it's insane.
But see, I think the harassment or whatever she's calling harassment, because I don't know what the comment said to this company. I think it would be there whether or not there's a Reddit. And how can you trace like them going to a TikTok? How can you trace that back to a subreddit? That's a different platform. And you're just not well liked. I mean, that's what people do when people are canceled. That's what happens to everybody. Like, they go talk to these companies if they're representing somebody like Trisha because they want to tell them about their past. And like I said before, I don't think anybody should do that because the company's going to learn about her eventually and they're going to pull it. More than likely, they're going to pull it eventually because her past always catches up with her. One way or the other, her past catches up with her.
And they spew this rhetoric and they have just so much, oh my gosh, racist, homophobic, transphobic, this is like just so much stuff that it's like they lose all credibility. Like literally, there's just, there's a lot of things in my past that obviously like I feel ashamed for, that I've apologized for them.
But we watched that video yesterday and you straight up lied about everything. Like, you lied about like everything that you addressed in that TikTok. Because like the stuff that they were calling you, I mean, there's something in your past to kind of warrant them calling you this or that, you know? Um, Chapstick Addict said, my biggest issue is her stigmatizing disorders. Yeah, yeah. She does that a lot. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Yeah. And Rosary says she keeps saying, please show me who I've abused as if people haven't been posting compilations of all the proof for years. Exactly. There's so much proof on the internet to like back all this stuff up, and she's just trying to lie her way out of it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that.
Trying to move on from. And then there's just stuff that they completely make up and then it becomes fact. Like they just start making it up. And I've gone into detail about this, and it was like at some point enough has to be enough. And so I made these videos just like, my one Reddit got deleted, but then another one comes up. So I'm like, okay, this is like.
But like most of the stuff that I've seen posted on there, there's receipts to back it up because there's usually a receipt to back anything up with Trisha. There's always something out there with her. I swear, anything she talks about, like there's always a contradiction somewhere. It's so weird. Like she lies about so much. It's insane. It's like a never-ending receipt.
People have told me, okay, it's ban evasion, it's this, and then guess what? This Reddit will be taken down, another one pops up, and I'm like, there has to be something illegal about
Does
this, right?
anybody
Like, not
know
only are
does
you doxing,
anybody
harassing,
whoops. Does anybody know this drive that she's talking about? Elle said, "Why doesn't she show us the proof of all of this she says is on the sub when no one else can find it?" Does anybody know, thank you so much. Does anybody know about the drive that she's talking about? She said that Kat compiled a drive of all these receipts. Does anybody know where that drive might be? Because it'd be interesting to look at that drive, if there is one, if it even exists.
all this bullying, posting my minor daughter, even if you blur her face, sometimes they don't blur her face, posting, literally they posted my nudes, my, stuff that's behind a paywall, that all this stuff like that, just out of spite, out of, revenge, all that stuff, that's literally what it is. Or just, to be nasty. Like there's actual like illegal activity going
I've never seen any of that on there. I mean, I'm, like, not on it every single day, but I go on there once in a while, but I don't know what she's talking
on
about.
there. So I'd post about this, I'd get, so beside myself.
I would
And
think that
so
would get it, like, taken down, posting that kinda stuff on there, but I don't know.
many other
I
creators
don't know what you can post on Reddit and what you can't post on Reddit.
are like reaching out and being like, this is what I did, this is what this creator did. There was recently a story where, like, I don't know, these influencers, they hired private investigators, found out the information, they got to write it down. um with mine was copyright, they were uploading my videos, which is illegal, and so Reddit took it down, they took it down for
Hiring private investigators? Like, do you know how many people, like, are involved with that? How many people are on that subreddit now? Does anybody know? That's, like, a lot of people. Like, how would you even go after, like, individual people on a subreddit? I wouldn't even know how to do that.
copyright. So now they're a little smarter, they're not posting my
Kinda
videos
weird.
directly or indirectly, so kudos to them, I guess. But I was just like, it just got to be a lot, And again, I got other things, I got numbers from people. Oh, this, I get your Reddit taken down, this is like, so I just needed help. And I said, hey, I don't know where your documentary is going. I don't want to be involved in past drama. I have nothing interesting going on in my life now. The only thing I would like help with, investigative, if you will, is Reddit. My Hey Reddit, and he knew nothing about this. I don't know if he knew nothing about it, but he wasn't like aware of like the Reddit.
So let me get this straight. He reached out to you to, like, have a drama type documentary where you're, like, I guess, coming face to face with people that you have, like, harassed online, basically, and, like, that would be really interesting to me. And you somehow turned it into a documentary about Reddit. Like, that just seems so boring to me. And it just seems like it's, like, her opportunity to become, like, a victim, like she always does. Like, this is what she always does, you guys. Like, anytime she's, like, just canceled or she's losing views or something, she always pulls these, like, cards out of her hat, like the stuff with Daniel when she was, like, under the stuff with the Trump video. Anytime, like, with Sean, she always had this victim thing. It's just like every single little thing, she manipulates everybody into feeling sorry for her. She uses her mental health as a weapon to make people feel sorry for her. But I just don't think it's going to work this time. It's just not going to work this time.
So he just started deep diving into it back in, I guess this was like February. I'm saying March, but back in like February, and started doing like this deep dive into it and really went all in with it. He even posted on there, hey, would love to get, because I'm like, for me, the goal is this, is like, how is some of the stuff legal? For me, I would like to talk to people posting on this Reddit and being like, why do you hate me so much? Why do you watch me if you hate me so much?
So you'll talk to random people on Reddit, but you won't come face to face with people that you have known on the internet for years to, like, kind of squash things. It just makes absolutely no sense. That's still like getting involved in drama. Like, it's still the exact same thing. You're wanting to come face to face with people that you don't even know, people that criticize you, people that don't like you. I mean, do you understand, like, the type of, like, if they came face to face with you, do you understand the type of questions that they would be asking you? They would be asking you for answers on things that you don't want to give because everybody's been asking for answers on certain things and you don't give them. This would be no different. I don't know. It's just weird. Karina says, "Who is the P word that she dated?" I don't know his name, but if you remind me when this video is over, I can find that clip of who it is and show you guys the clip of who she defended. Because somebody else was asking me about that yesterday. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that.
You think I'm this horrible person. Like, what is your end goal? Like, I don't understand this. Like, I guess what we've gathered so far is, they just want me completely off the internet, and to the extreme that they want Malibu taken away from me. Like, literally, that's what they want. It's like actually insane. There's more to it. There's more depth to it, all that stuff like that. But
You know, if it's this serious, like I don't know how much like she's getting quote unquote harassed or anything like that, but if it's that serious, why are you putting your daughter on the internet? Why are you showing her face? Why are you putting her out there like that? If it's this scary, why are you doing this to your daughter by putting her out there on the internet? It doesn't make any sense at all.
it's crazy, like literally, like insane. But what I find very interesting, it's because I'm open. So he posted on there like, hey, so right away they start being like, oh my god, this is the private investigator. Oh my god, Trisha paid this person, all this stuff like that. One minute they think I'm broke, the next minute they think I can hire a whole crew of documentary private investigator to like go on and do this for like weeks, because they're going on beyond me. They're contacting other people with anti-fandoms. I gave them information of people who contacted me who have troubles with their anti-fandoms. Some random people, somebody random in like a state that like has 100,000 followers, lost their job because of Reddit like harassing the company and calling them and saying like, and making up lies about this person basically, so the company just can't handle it and they let this person go. Like there's, and it's a small create, not
Bottom line, that's why she's bothered by this. Because every time she gets any type of like company that backs her, people go to that company and they drop her and they stop associating with her. That's her problem. That is what's wrong with this whole situation because she can't get work. That is why she's so bothered by it. She's not scared. It's not like to the point where, it's invading, I guess, her personal life, like, she's trying to make everybody believe that they're doxing everything under the sun. Apparently, they're doxing, like, schools that Malibu hasn't even, like, went to, according to Trisha, which that don't even make any sense. Why would people look up schools that she don't even go to? Like, the stuff she says doesn't make any sense. Doctors. Why would they know your pediatrician unless you put that information out there? But she's bothered because she can't get work. Bottom line, that's her problem.
small, but like small creator compared to like millions or whatever. And I love this person and I followed them, and I didn't have any connection with them other than this. So I reached out. I said, here's the, and there's a few other people involved. But getting all sides of every story, like I would truly love to talk to a real person, right? There's a lot of bots, but there are some real people. And I've had interactions. They just came in.
But why? I don't really understand why. I mean, what is that gonna solve? There's, like, thousands of people over there. Talking to one person, do you think that's just gonna, like, make everybody go away? Are you gonna answer questions that they have? Are you gonna actually address some things if you come face to face with these people? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think there's something more to this. This just doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
I've had interactions with a real person on Twitter that was saying vile things, that was spamming this company I work for with just absolute untruths. And I was like, okay, let me talk to this person. And I was being so genuine, right? I followed them. And then right when I followed this like hater, this person saying really nasty stuff and spamming it about, my husband, like, all stuff like that. Like all of a sudden I followed them like, oh my God, Trisha followed me. Because at the end of the day, most of these people are fans, or as they consider themselves former fans, but they're
No.
fans. They watch everything, right? Like if you really dislike someone or really didn't want to see anyone, you would have them blocked. People have me blocked, cool. But they watch everything. They watch every move. They're the first to respond. They see this, like all this stuff. So everyone again was like, so at first,
They're fans.
this wasn't the reality show. So everyone's like, oh my God, this is the show. This wasn't the reality show. This was the documentary. So I didn't hire this person. This person reached out to me, Mike, who I literally met yesterday. He's with me filming this week. And he has a phone number, and I was like, he's like, maybe I'm like, I'm happy to call, FaceTime these people. We were trying to even get like an in-person meeting with someone because
Alex says Daniel said they wanted him and Trisha to sit down. Yeah, he told me that too, and he didn't even know who Daniel was. So if he doesn't know who Daniel is, then he didn't like really dig into her past because like Daniel is like a huge part of like the controversies that Trisha has been through. It's just weird. I don't think Trisha would want to come face to face with him because she knows what she did was wrong. And I see somebody asking who's Daniel. Daniel's a fan that she called a stalker and like made a video and kept it up for years and years. That's what the next video is going to be about is Daniel. Thank you, Alex,
at
for
the
the
end of the
super
day,
chat.
and I told him, and I'll say it to whoever wants to call and be a part of this, that truly dislikes me, that truly thinks that I need to be canceled forever, my daughter should be taken away from me. What is, because so many people will say, oh, look
Why would people want your daughter taken away from you? Why? You know what would solve that problem is not putting her out there like you do. You know, just don't put it out there. Just let her have a private life because you're really putting her into a world that's really not going to be good for her at all. And how you are so hated, it's not even going to be safe for her, to be honest.
at all her victims. And I'm like, okay, what victims? Like, give me that list. Like, talk to her victims, talk to this. Oh, Trisha's going to manipulate this. Record our whole conversation. If we call, if we FaceTime, if we set up something, record it all. Like, I'm so open and genuine and just throwing everything out there that I'm just like, talk to me directly.
Yeah, right. So she's saying that she could talk to somebody, they could record the whole conversation, and she would be an open book with that person. I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit on that. Thank you, Sanrio, for your super sticker. I really appreciate it.
And what's so ironic about this is that no one will ever say it's a scam, it's a trap, it's a puff piece. And I'm like, I'm willing to talk. I'm telling you, you can record, obviously it's going to be recorded for a documentary. So I'm saying, like, you call, I'll be like, hey, this is being recorded. You're welcome to record it as well. We're both consenting to record the entire thing. And like have this conversation because I'm like so. And here's the thing, like it's super scary about there because there could be someone completely unhinged. There can be someone like super like respectable and like, hey, this is my issue. This is my issue. And I can either talk to them, like point them towards an apology video I make because I'm guarantee whatever issue you've had is like an apology video, or just like completely like squash any absolute untruths out there that are like just so out there. So we're opening it up, and
I don't believe that for a second. So it's like an open thing for people to contact this Mike Klum guy and having a one-on-one call with Trisha. Like, I don't get this. I don't understand it. That's so weird. And she's willing to be an open book and like answer any questions that anybody has. Do you understand the list of questions that people have for you? It's stuff that you refuse to address. I call bullshit on this. That's weird. That's why people think it's a trap because you're not honest about anything.
I'm and he's talking to like so many people, like psychologists and other
Sorry,
people
I'm
involved,
trying to
like
get
just
that
so
bar
many
off the
things. And it's
screen.
it's more than in my eyes, it's more than just me. It's an anti-fandom phenomenon. There's these hate Reddits, these snark Reddits that are like, quite ruining people's lives. You know what I mean? Because again, it's something to comment, critique about stuff that I'm doing, but like, like fantasizing or creating these scenarios that aren't even happening. Oh my gosh, like I was playing a game with my daughter, and they're like, oh my God, the aggressive, the voice, this also scaring Malibu, like the stuff that they like are projecting and like almost borderline scary wanting to happen to my daughter is like crazy. And I pulled back a lot. Trust me, I pulled back a lot from posting my daughter. And I
Pull back all the way. Get her off the internet. You wouldn't have people saying that stuff about you if you didn't post her. What is the benefit in posting her like you do? Like, there are so many videos on your channel with her in the thumbnail. There's a ton on your TikTok. Like, the TikTok is, like, insane with Malibu in it. Like, why? What is the benefit of posting her? Why don't you keep that stuff private? Why don't you have those moments private? Not everything has to be on social media at all. Like, do something for once in your life and, like, protect your daughter in that aspect. Do something right.
Share photos on my Instagram,
I
but
just don't agree with her putting her daughter on the internet at all, especially because of who she is. She's just mm-mm.
everything else I pulled back because I'm just like, this is truly unhinged and truly scary. But also like there's people behind this.
See, that makes
So
no sense. This is truly unhinged and truly scary, but you're putting your daughter out there like that. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't think that you're scared or think this whole thing's unhinged. I just think you're worried about getting work,
it,
getting sponsored from companies and all that bullshit because I mean, her YouTube channel's dying. Like I said yesterday, all she has is TikTok. That's really keeping her relevant because she does get views on TikTok. I mean, I guess she does have that ASMR channel, but I mean, Trisha likes the focus to be on her, and an ASMR channel isn't really like centered around her, you know? It's more or less just there for people to relax. So it bothers her. And it bothers her she's not making money like she used to on her main channels. Karina says, I think people see how miserable she is as a mom. And thank you so much for your super chat. I haven't really watched like a lot of videos with her in Malibu to like kind of go into like how she actually is as a mother. But I mean, I was expecting better from her when she had her, but it just seems like all she does is like post her like a great deal. And then I heard that stuff about her not being buckled into the car, which is not cool at all.
if that includes hiring like a private investigator, I'm like, do I know these people? Do I, you know what I mean? Contacting Greta
And
directly
it's
because
weird to,
Greta's
like, obsess over this stuff when you're, like, a brand new mom. Like, why is her focus so much on this Reddit page? I don't understand it.
extremely hard to get up hold of. So I needed help navigating all this. Can we find contacts at Reddit? Can we go to Reddit? Is there something to be done? Lawyers, private investigators, like seriously, there has to be some legality to it, something that these shouldn't keep popping up. And the fact that mine was already deleted and another one has popped up is like insane. And the number one rule on Reddit is to like no targeted harassment or bullying, which is all my Reddit is, and a lot of these Reddits for other people. Oh, it comes to territory or public figure, but there is a line of critiquing what I put out there, being mean about stuff I put out there, but also just like lying and making stuff up, bullying a child, like making up scenarios.
Nobody bullies your child. Like, stop. Stop using her as a weapon. Nobody bullies her except, like, the scum of the scum of the scum of the earth. I'm sure there are people here and there that say stuff about her kid, which is one reason she should get her off the internet, but nobody is bullying her child. No.
Making them be like fact. It's really
Exactly, she uses Malibu as a shield. It's not cool at all.
it's really causing light. And again, don't say I'm gaslighting. Don't we have this? We have Google Docs, like so many, because a journalist did so much research and documented everything, screenshots, usernames, everything. Which again, I don't really have an opinion either way about that person at this point because they
Well, you sure do reference her article a lot for not having an opinion about her. Jesus.
they've said nasty stuff about me and then they've defended.
Oh, they said nasty stuff about you. They wrote an article about you being anti-Semitic. Called you out for that shit. Which she should have. She should have wrote like another article about some other stuff too.
I guess me against the snark. I don't even know if it's me, but just seeing that they could even acknowledge like, hey, this like Reddit kind of crosses a line, as a lot of people can admit. And so we did talk to. There's like two people who put their face on the internet that actually tie their faces to Trisha Land wifeys. I'll just say at the Reddit, whatever. Um, they actually put videos out, and well, I guess one's not really tied to that, and the other one is, but they put their faces out there, and like I said before, I respect that at least, to put your face out there and make them. But their videos,
Some people have good reasons for not putting their faces on the internet. I mean, like, I don't just do this just to keep my identity private because I wanna hide behind a screen. I don't do that at all. I know the kind of world I'm getting into, and I do that to protect my family. So,
Their videos can be
I
like
really hate people's arguments with, "At least I put my face on a screen." Like, there's reasons certain people don't put their faces on the internet. They hide their identity, especially like in this YouTube world that I'm in. Shit can get really crazy. Just like last night, there were people in my live chat saying that I abuse my daughter, which is completely untrue. They do stupid shit like that all the time, and it's ridiculous. People go to crazy levels, which is why a lot of people hide their identity.
they can be slanderous for sure. The titles can be borderline harassment to the like this one was making like every day. I don't know if she stopped making them. I don't know if I guess everyone's scared now that I'm doing this documentary or I hired a private investigator. Everyone's like scared and they're like, don't give out
Oh,
information,
so
don't do this,
she
don't be
she
involved.
did hire, is that what she just said? She did hire a private investigator? So what is she gonna do? Like, she's ask okay, I'm really confused by this. Like, I'm really confused. So she hired a private investigator and she's like so focused on this Reddit page, but she's also wanting people from the Reddit to call her and talk to her. No wonder nobody wants to talk to you, Trisha. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. You're wanting to squash things with people that are involved with the Reddit, but then you also wanna take the Reddit down, and you wanna hire private investigators to find out who these people are. Like, it's contradicting each other what you're saying.
All that stuff like that. Obviously, me or Mike are not going to be in the position of doxing people and like making anything like that's just
Then why
highly illegal.
but then why are you hiring a private investigator? Like, what does it matter? Like, who some of these you're gonna, like, track down, like, 30,000 people? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, who is she trying to find?
Just highly stupid. You know what I mean? So it's fine, but and it's good in some sense that there's some fear in these people because they just go around willy nilly, just like wreaking havoc and unrightfully so. You know what I mean? It's not like there's actual merit to this that's happening. But if it's like a lot of people are hanging on to stuff from like 12 years ago, and if that's those kind of people, then I'll talk to them about it. Like, you know what I mean? Or another one is like
I wanna talk about stuff back in 2020. Are you willing to talk about that stuff back in 2020, Trisha? All that stuff that you put online? Are you willing to go into detail about all that stuff? Are you willing to explain yourself? I don't think so.
thinks I'm being disrespectful to fast food workers, I can have that conversation and
Yeah,
think
you wanna talk to people about stupid bullshit that you do, that you troll. You dress up as fast food workers to piss people off and get people talking about you, and it's something stupid to talk about you, to for people to have a conversation with you about. You're not willing to talk about the serious stuff. 12 years ago. Yeah, you wanna talk about stuff 12 years ago? No, we don't wanna talk about stuff 12 years ago. We wanna talk about stuff that you've been doing recently.
when I just been fast food things, whatever, that's people's issues. And I would love to know because,
Like,
like
she
I said,
loves it when people talk about, like, stupid shit like this about her, because she likes people talking about her, whether it's negative or positive, but when it gets to, like, the real serious issues, like the stuff that she's done to her partners and the stuff that she said about her teachers and that type of stuff, she doesn't wanna talk about that stuff. She wants to talk about the stupid shit that's not gonna get her canceled.
most of these people, they're fans. They watch everything. That's why else do you watch everything? They like to say, "Oh, we like to, we got to hold her accountable. And we got to protect." No, you're just a fan, and you're just I don't know what it is. And it's one thing to just ignore it and like move on past it, right? It's like, and that's what I'm trying to do. But there is a point where you can't ignore it, where it's seeping into my real life, seeping into people. Like if I just
But how is it seeping into your real life? Like, I mean, are people showing up at your house? I mean, like, go into detail about that. How is it affecting your real life? Like, seriously. Like, how is it? Other than like you not getting sponsors.
follow relatives that are not public,
And it's
doctors.
hilarious she's calling these people fans too. Yeah. You'd have more views on your channel if all these people were fans of you and watching your every move.
schools, my child. Like there is a
Because I
point
think
now where it
I
gets
think the people that don't like her is a lot bigger than the people that do like her. At least on YouTube.
to be, and again, it's not just me putting my life on the internet. There's people who have like that just do random TikToks that are getting this harassment. And it's like there needs to be something done about it. There needs to be regulation in the Reddit world because you know what? Like again, hate, whatever, critique, I'm open to it. And I actually, can I be honest? Like it's helped me be who I am today. Like canceling and stuff like that in the past. Like, yeah, it took a million people to be like, Trisha, you might
Yeah, that's what happened. You shut up because you got yourself into a deep hole of your lies. You had to stop getting into drama because everybody was going to keep bringing the stuff up all the time if you didn't back off. You you turned over a new leaf last year when all that stuff was exposed about you. You started like getting into like I don't know, she had like a spiritual channel and was acting like she was drama free and all this other bullshit. And it was just her trying to hide what she did and get people to shut up.
need help. There's something wrong with you. Like, get help. And guess what I did? I got help. And like, I really feel I'm at the place now where I can regulate my emotions. I can have a conversation with someone, explaining them, kind of see their side. And maybe like,
I don't think
you don't feel a
I
lot, see
I don't think you got help. I think you got better at hiding it is what I think.
each other's side and they'll still continue hating me and those, but at some point, like, can the harassment stop? Can it like, why so much? Why keep watching me?
Why'd you do it for 12 years or 15 years or however long you've been on the internet? Why did you do it for all that time?
Why, you know what I mean? Why? And there's a lot of spam accounts. Like, that's the only reason that I would even consider getting private investigators, like the spam accounts, the IP addresses, the ones that are harassing like other businesses I work for. I have a business, my skincare line, and my partner gets harassed. And she gets all the emails and their spam accounts from fake mail and all this stuff like that. And it's really just getting to the bottom of this. Like, who are these people? Why are they doing this? And what can Reddit do about it? That's
I don't even know why she got involved with this whole skincare line again. I mean, the first one didn't go good at all. She ended up like pulling out of it. I don't know why she thought the second time around was going to go any better. The skincare line looks cheap as hell. It looks worse than the first one. And when you released it, you literally put no security on anything to make sure that people didn't post stuff on the website. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like you wanted it to happen so that you could bitch about it and say all this stuff that um whatever, I don't know what her name is, Charlotte is getting harassed because of the Reddit. You want to blame everything on the Reddit now.
the ultimate thing.
Last year it was the H3 subreddit and it was Ethan Klein and everybody else and now it's this new subreddit.
And I, like I said, I'm not looking to go into past trauma and stuff like that. I'm fine to address it and talk with anyone about it, which that alone is like, okay, I've made peace with it. I've healed. I moved on. But if like other people genuinely can't, or they're genuinely fans and they're really upset about something,
Okay, there's the that's she just said it right there. So if you talk to her, she's not willing to go into past drama with people. So she's not willing to talk about anything except, I guess, her dressing up as a fast food worker. That's not what people want to talk to you. Nobody's going to talk to you. Nobody's going to talk to you. This video is a waste of time.
then like, hey, if you're making 30 videos still upset with me, like let's figure out why. Let's figure out this. Or just it's so it's not a trap. Record all you want. Like record the conversation, the whole thing. Like I'm not that person.
Alex says, didn't she say at the start that she's not ready to end beef? Did she say that? I don't know. I don't know if she said that. If anybody knows if she said that, I think she just said she didn't want to get into the drama and she's moved on from it. But I'm not sure. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
To be like, oh, this, that, you know what I mean? And it's not a
If
puppies.
she
I'm talking
said that,
about
that really shows who she really is because she doesn't want to end the beef with people.
things that, I messed up on. And I feel like this was like my final, like I'm talking about it for the last time. Like this is out there. This is my accountability to what I've actually done wrong, to things that I've messed up with in the past. And hopefully just fully move forward. And then going forward, I had that article written last year about the snark Reddit that I can like show people and be like, hey, this is like what's happening.
I
Like there's
am
just
so confused. Like, I'm just confused what she's trying to do. Like, this is really confusing me. I don't understand it. She she'll t she just said she wouldn't get into past drama with people, and now she's saying that she wants to put it all to rest.
there's this like hate monger. And then now this can kind of shed light, and then honestly just shed light onto something. And if nothing else, like get the attention of like Reddit, because these snark Reddits, they're really harmful. And if your number one rule Reddit is no targeted harassment or bullying, like go to my Trishy Land wifey Reddit. That's point blank there. So yeah, this is kind of like a Hail Mary, and just like I will see where it goes. If I lose, I lose. If I win, then that means Stark Reddits are more controlled and monitored. And I know it's possible people have gotten theirs taken down. Um, and successfully I've kept them down. And I think that's where it's at. Again, I'm always open to critique. I'm always open to criticism. I really, really am. And for the past couple of years, I've been low key because I'm just like, I don't even want to deal with anything. I don't want to mess up. I don't want, I just want to like live my life and do what I love, which is like this, my ASMR, making just fun content and like innocent content. And it's like been so refreshing.
But you're asking this is so confusing. This is, like, so I just don't understand what she's trying to do here, like, at all.
And so good for my soul, and I love it, and I can still make my career off of it. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, people just don't want me to have a career, and they want me to lose my daughter, which is like scary. And I'm like, I need help in like navigating these people and figuring out why and what can I do to stop, and ultimately just raise awareness about it, because people won't stop. There'll always be people, like really hateful people, wishing the nastiest things. But I think there needs to be a bigger picture, because Reddit is so huge and they need to do something about it. So that's my wrap up. That's where I'm going.
So she
I'm
basically thinks this documentary is gonna, like, change how Reddit does things on their platform. It's not gonna
filming all this week.
happen.
So if you guys want to contact Mike Plum, I can put his email, or maybe even the phone number that we have to call, because I need, like I said, I need help navigating. I need help editing. I need help like figuring out what all this is about.
Then I what are you filming right now then? It really sounds like she has nobody to talk to in this documentary. So what are they actually filming right now? I'm just so confused about this documentary.
Because it's just too much for me to take on my own. I cannot possibly go on like Reddit and like detail everything that's happening. Like I just can't. It's just too much for me. I mean, he's already gotten doxxed. Like he's in it. You know what I mean? Unknowingly. So, and I told him that, I said, just so you know, he's gotten bad reviews for his company, like spam, like all this stuff like that for people who've never even used his company. So he's like in it. And I don't think that wasn't my intention. I just told him like that's what's going to happen, and it happened. So case in point, kind of proven. But again, it's not a trap. It's just like what is happening. And I find it very, very ironic that people have so much to say and they have such strong convictions about me and think I should be canceled, but like don't want to go on a platform to do it, or even have a conversation with me and record it for their own benefit, or share it on their Reddit or whatever they need, because I'm a human. I can talk to someone rationally like now anyways, maybe a couple of years I couldn't. And I find it very, very ironic that no one will talk. One of them did agree to. I don't know if she still is. I think she just made a video being like, they asked me to be in the documentary or whatever. Maybe she doesn't want to. And I saw some comments like, oh no, don't do it. It's a trap. And it's like, it's not a trap. You have a YouTube channel. You're welcome to record my conversation if I record yours. And then there's another one that was like, so she stopped making videos a couple months ago about me, but she was making like every day, like calling companies that would like send me stuff. Oh my gosh, like showing herself doing it, which again, a little respect there, because I'm like, at least she's showing her face. But she like, and he like offered her money. Like again, I'm not paying for any of this.
Eye
Like he
roll.
offered her money, all this stuff like that, to like have this conversation, but she like didn't trust it. They're very paranoid and stuff, which I get. I'm a paranoid person too. But I'm making that offer again, especially to the person who makes videos about me and stuff like that.
So she's offering to have a full phone call with people, and they can ask her anything that they want and they can record it. Hmm.
Your face is already out there. You obviously follow my every move. If you really have these strong convictions, like let's have a conversation about it. It's the one last only time that I'll be doing it this week and addressing any of this, because at some point you do just have to be like, I don't know, and just let the universe take its toll. But if I
I'm
think it's
so
something
confused by what she's actually addressing. I mean, can these people really ask you anything that they want?
moving, I'm all
Probably
about like
not.
let things happen as they happen, but sometimes you can give it a little push, if it's a little push in the right direction. So yes, I'm doing a documentary. It's not like I didn't hire these people. I didn't like seek out these people. It's just
Calling this a documentary is an insult to actual documentaries. Sorry, this is just weird.
kind of happened. And I thought I just, I just thought I could, I just was at my like wits end with this. Like, what do I do? I'm just one person that's not, I'm really just not tech savvy as far as like fighting people and IP address. I don't know that stuff, but that's where I'm at. And that's what this is. And I want to make this video and put that out there. So, yeah, all right, I got to go film this documentary. I got to shower and do my makeup and then go film this documentary. And yeah, I don't know where it's gonna be at. Honestly, we just thought about putting it on YouTube. Like, it's not like this like mastermind thing to like Netflix. He makes his money doing production, and he's just like trying to pour away into
Are they gonna
documentaries. Like,
upload
and
it on
he's
her
trying to do
channel?
some other people too. Not even like anti-fan, like completely different people than me. So yeah, my guessing is first, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I think we just might throw it up on YouTube, which will be like end of May. So there's that. All right. Bye, guys.
This seems just about her. Like, I could have sworn that email he said it like just wasn't just about her, but it seems like centered around her. This is really weird, you guys. I really don't even understand what she's asking for in this video. Oh, it's not over.
I just ran up my stairs, so I'm out of breath. Okay, there's that. Whew. I ran up like 2 flights of stairs because I'm gonna edit this video now. Let me catch my breath. Wait, never mind. Also, if you had a stock Reddit made about you, or have had your life affected by Reddit in some way, and want to share your story, you can also contact Mike via Instagram or email. I'll link it below. Because again, this is not just happening to
Girl,
me,
catch your breath before you pick up the camera. Damn.
which gives me some sort of comfort, but at the same time, like, is really sad and like needs to be stopped. So, okay, that's it. So yeah, contact information will be below.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna get into this Hailey
Okay. I want to go
Bieber, Selena.
back to that real quick because
Okay.
I want to see what her comment section is saying. Holy shit. This video has 1.3K dislikes. Yeah, that's not going well for her. 612 likes to 1.3 thousand dislikes. Not going good for her. Don't do it, girl. It will add unnecessary stress into your life. Pretty sure random people who have an issue with you don't want to be in your documentary because they are not internet personalities. You chose that life, they didn't. So unfortunately, you don't get to slam them for not wanting to confront you in public on a public platform while putting their face out there for views and money. This is the internet, and people are allowed to have their own opinions and views on other people, whether that is good or bad. A suggestion would be to look at the things they are accusing you of doing. I believe there is a list they have made on the Reddit. Maybe go through it and explain how it is or isn't true and tell your side of the story on those issues. That may help them get more closure and see that you aren't a bad person. I don't know. That sounds like it's an actual fan of hers. I don't know. I feel like if someone was responding to this, I don't know. I feel like if someone was responding to this, the comments Trisha made about people, she would tell them, this is what you signed up for being online. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I see we're back to filming manic episodes. Yeah, her comment section is not on her side at all. Well, miss, I don't wanna be a part of the drama, she's basically making a video about drama, even if she doesn't like, she don't wanna confront people in her past with the drama, but she wants to talk to random strangers on the internet about her drama. It just doesn't make any sense at all. I'm gonna try to go back up in the chat and catch the super chats that came in. We have 940 people in this chat, you guys. That's insane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to make sure I'm like going to the last super chat that I didn't get because I don't want to miss your super chats. Okay, let me go down. Let me read through these and then I will read some other comments. And I'm just like, I'm really confused on what this documentary even is. Her whole motive is to have people stop talking about her, about anything she has ever done, move past it all so she can make her coin. This is all about money for her, period. I agree. I think that bottom line, I think it's affecting her income, and that's why she's bothered. It's not, it's getting scary or anything like that. It's affecting her income, and that is what's bothering her. Um, it seems like every video she has uploaded on that subreddit, from what the videos that I've seen, the TikToks, it all like circles back to stuff that she's doing, her skincare, um, Jamba Juice sending her free stuff. Um, I can't remember other videos that she's made about the subreddit. I feel like there was one more video that she made about the subreddit, but I can't think of what it was. I know there was one other one. Um, Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that. But bottom line, that's what's bothering her. It's affecting her income. So, don't have like a really bad sketchy past and maybe companies will want to work with you. Just saying. We saw how her clearing the air went one-on-one with Gabby Hanna. She just gaslit and lied throughout. Love that you're back, MT. Thank you so much. Yeah, that whole thing with Gabby Hanna, that whole thing, she lied, 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 lied. I mean, whether or not you like Gabby Hanna's kind of gone off the deep end, but that whole podcast was like one big lie for Trisha. She just did not want to talk about anything that Gabby brought up in that podcast. And yes, it would go similar to that probably. She would probably, I can see her like getting really, really angry and just like hanging up a call because anybody that she talks to one on one, it's not going to go the way that she thinks it will unless she like actually talks to somebody about the stuff that they want to bring up to her. And I just don't see her doing that. She gets so defensive so easily on anything that she does when she's confronted by anyone. Um, Undamaged Destiny says she doesn't edit. Yeah, she doesn't edit. Her videos like are not edited at all. It was funny when she said that. Melissa said Mike Klum's website shows that he can be hired to provide a documentary for $2,000 to $8,000. Trisha Paytas should pay her overdue property taxes instead. Oh, so you can pay the guy to make a documentary about you? That's interesting. And she said that she didn't hire the guy. The guy reached out to her. But I don't know. I just don't really understand why anybody would want to make a documentary like this with Trisha Paytas unless she personally hired the person. I don't see how it's going to be beneficial to the guy. And the guy's like willing to pay to like travel to people or have people travel to them. Like, I don't know. Something's weird about this whole thing. I don't know. I just don't know. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. She lies so much, so it's hard to trust anything that she's saying. Um, Josh Church said, "So glad you're back. Keep up the good work." Thank you, Josh. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. I am down in the chat. I think that's the last one. Thank you so much for the super chat, you guys. Let me read some regular comments here. Let me go down. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this whole thing? I'm just really confused by it. I would talk to her one-on-one. I would absolutely love to talk to Trisha one-on-one and like actually ask her the questions that I have because I wouldn't hold back on the questions that I would ask her. Alex said that Peter Mon made a really good video. Can you react? I don't know if I have time for another video tonight. Somebody did tell me that Peter Mon made a really good video, and I plan on watching it. I probably won't watch it until tomorrow. Um, how long is it? Let me see how long it is. Um, hang on a second. I don't want to. Hang on. Let me go out of here real quick. Okay, I always get worried about like what actually is gonna pop up on the screen if I like search stuff. Hold on, let me put it back up. Oh, that's a 30-minute video. Yeah, I can't react to that tonight. I'm tired from last night, you guys. I was like trying to stay awake at work last. Yes, I was trying to stay awake at work today because I was up so late last night streaming. I would react to it if I had more time and it wasn't 11 o'clock at night. Thank you so much for the super chat. But I will be watching that video because a couple of people told me to watch that video. Um, Spice of Life says that they think she's a liar. It's a trap, a puff piece. Yeah. Why would the Mike Clum guy offer to pay me? It's because they're desperate. So he offered to pay you. Was it to like travel or was it just to pay you to do the interview? That's weird. I don't get it. I don't really understand the angle of this whole thing at all. Like, I'm really confused about like what this documentary actually is. Um, oh, I said I would find that clip for you guys. Animal Kingdom says that Mike Clum offered to pay me to participate. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Adam McIntyre Heart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Did you say F Adam McIntyre? Or is it Adam McIntyre? I love Adam McIntyre. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Let me go down in the chat. Wait, Animal Kingdom. No, to do the interview. So he offered to pay you to do the interview. Yeah, that's odd. That's really odd. If they're like offering to pay people to like actually do this, they must be like desperate. $500? Really? That's crazy. Are you gonna do it or did you turn him down? Yeah, I said no and blocked him. Yeah. That's just strange. I wonder if they have like anybody at all to like do what they're wanting to do. Cause I still don't understand what they're trying to do at all. They offered the sub $1,000. How do you offer the sub $1,000? $1,000 split between everybody? Or is it like the mods? That's why Trisha's doing it. She needs that $500. I don't know, man. The whole thing just seems really sketchy to me. My rent is literally over $1,000. What? Yeah, it's a lot of money to somebody. And if people are turning down 500, like $500, that $500 is a lot to me. That's a lot of money. $1,000 is a lot of money. But yeah, it's just like, what are you getting yourself into? If they're willing to pay you to just have a conversation, like, what are you actually getting yourself into? Because she's not, let's be real, Trisha is not being 100% honest about what she's saying in this video. It's not have a conversation with me and I'll answer all your questions and you can record it and I'll record it. And then at the end of it, we'll be friends. That's basically what she's trying to do. We'll be friends at the end of it. Everything will be squashed. Everything will be good. I don't understand why she wants to do that. Like, you don't know these people. Who cares? Why do you want to talk to them? Who cares? I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. For sure. A lot of money to a lot of people. Yeah, the whole thing seems really sketchy. Very, very sketchy. Will she take us on a VIP trip to Disneyland? Can we all go to Disneyland and have a conversation with each other? But I would love to, like, talk to Trisha one-on-one, and, like, it just no there's just no, like, stipulations or anything to the conversation. I can ask whatever I want, she can say whatever she wants, and it all be, like, a fair playing field, and I would really wanna see, like, how she answers the questions that, like, a lot of us have, because she just doesn't explain a lot of the stuff that she has done. But I just don't think that would ever happen at all. I think there's more to it. I just don't think it's just like you're gonna record me, I'm gonna record you, you can have the recording, I'll take my recording, I'll answer anything you want, and then we'll both be on our merry way. It just I just don't think so. Trisha is not doing that. Yeah, I don't see her doing that at all. I don't think it could be called a documentary without actual factual information. I have a feeling their factual information, and I just lost that chat, will be Trisha's victim complex ramblings. Yes. I think that's basically what this is going to be, is making her into a victim and trying to save what's left of her career. I'm going to try to find that article about that guy she defended, because a lot of people want to know what that was about. I think there's like an article on that actually, because she said she never defended a P word. She dated one that was actually convicted for taking pictures of like boys. I swore there was like, I think I have the video in my phone, but I don't know if I can find it or not. It's out there somewhere. She'll bring she'll bring in a fake Redditor to talk to. I can kinda see her doing that. I was kinda thinking that if they get nobody, they will probably bring in somebody that's not even involved with the subreddit. I can see her doing that. It's pretty sad that she can't get anybody to be involved with this at all. 'Cause it's kinda weird she let the cat out of the bag about it, you know? She posted the video, they're filming all week. You would think she would wanna be more secretive about it until it gets closer to posting the documentary, because basically she's given the Reddit a heads up right now. Like, "I'm doing this, I'm trying to" I mean, they know that she's trying to take them down. My advice to the Reddit page, if if they want it to continue, is focus on the stuff that she has done wrong. Don't focus on her looks. Don't focus on her weight. Don't focus on that kind of stuff, because it just takes away from like the message you're actually trying to put out there. And that's like ammo that she can use against you. Um, it's not it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Because that's like the number one thing that I hear about that Reddit page is like there's stuff said about her looks and stuff like that. I don't know if I have that clip on my phone anymore. If anybody knows where I can find that clip, I know if I search hard enough, I can find it, but it'll probably take me a while to find it. It's probably in my cloud because I pulled it when I was like compiling information for the series, and it's been like a couple years ago since I had that clip. So it's probably in my cloud because I know I've gotten a new phone since then. Yeah, I don't see it. And there's like hardly any clips of it online. But I know it's somewhere. If anybody knows where it is, let me know in the chat and I'll look it up. Yeah, I can't find it in my phone. I went through all my videos because it's a video of her talking about it. I might have like deleted it and just let it be in my cloud, but yeah, I can't find it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Hmm. Okay, sorry. Sorry. But yes, I can totally see her doing that, bringing in somebody that doesn't even belong to it. It seems like Trisha will never stop, even going as low as bringing her own daughter into the drama. It's sick. Yes. And she's already using her daughter as like a manipulation tactic. The videos that I've watched, she's using her already, and it's messed up. And I don't see people making fun of her child at all. I just don't see that. I don't see that page like allowing that. If anybody said anything about her daughter, I think like bad in a bad way, I think it would be removed by moderators like immediately because why would they make the list of rules if they're just going to allow people to like snark on the baby? And if you're snarking on a little baby, like you're just a disgusting human being because children are innocent. You should not be doing that at all. But I don't see many people doing that because most people wouldn't do that, you know? It's a child. Pixel Art says, I wonder if she only agreed to do this if she gets to control whatever edits. That way, if you say something she doesn't like, then it won't show up in the documentary. I was thinking that too, but then she said you can record the conversation. Thank you for the super chat. So if you can record the conversation and they try to edit you out of context, when you have the recording that you could upload and say, hey, this is how the conversation actually went. I just see her getting face to face with somebody, and there's like a whole list of things that you can't ask her about. Like, you can't, like, number one, I guarantee it's like the teacher. Like, she would not have a conversation about the teacher and the stories. Um, because she can't like explain it. She can't explain all of it. She has no answers to it, or she would have explained it a long time ago. Probably about like the stuff with her ex-boyfriends and her husband, the abusive ways that she has. I think that would be something that you can't talk to her about. Um, I just think there would be a list that you couldn't ask her about because it just doesn't make any sense why she would open herself up like that, you know? Because she could just get on her channel and address all that stuff. She could do that right now without having to talk to somebody that's gonna like drill her for answers. Like if she really wanted to explain it all, she could do it herself, kind of control it that way. I just don't see her open herself up like that, you know? And thank you so much for the super chat. Um, Yeah, but if you're a small YouTuber, her voice is louder. That's an interesting point because when we were watching Adam's video yesterday, he kind of mentioned that. And it is kind of weird that they are reaching out to smaller YouTubers and like people that aren't involved with social media at all. They're just like normal people that are giving their opinions on the internet. They're not public figures. So it's interesting that you say that because you're right. She does have a louder voice. Um, and a bigger channel would probably control like whatever they're talking about because her channel is like nothing right now. She has 5 million subscribers, but what she pulls in like 30K views. I mean, 30K views is good, but not for a channel with 5 million subscribers at all. The guy you were looking for, the P word, was it Francisco Gomez? Let me look it up. Francisco Gomez. Trisha Paytas is probably what I should Google. Yep. You're awesome. Oh. It's right here on Reddit. Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh, it was deleted. That was H3 subreddit. It's got to be on here somewhere. There's a video of her defending him. The clip's got to be here somewhere. Hold on. Here's an article, but I don't think. Here's a tweet of it. Let me share this. Hold on, let me make sure there's nothing. Okay. I'm always afraid, like, when I share my Google tabs, like, my personal information is gonna be on it. So oh, that's the wrong hang on. I shared the wrong screen. Damn it, I wish they didn't, like, delete that off that Reddit page, because the video clip was probably on there. So this guy is a convicted P word. This is a tweet from Trisha. We talked for hours and hours about sweet and sour and how the family's doing okay. So I really wish. Gomez later revealed to be a P word after fans found the man took a picture of a 3-year-old boy using the bathroom during a baseball game. That's disgusting. Trisha was bashed by her fans for dating the P word without going through his past. Evan was banned from the baseball stadium and sentenced to 3 years probation. That's all he got was 3 years probation. I didn't know that. 300 hours of community service and 10 days of some kind of labor. And it doesn't have anything else. There's a video of her defending him. Damn it. Let me see if I can find the video. Maybe I should type in video of Trisha defending Paytas. Defending. Wait, this might be it right here. No. God. I hate it when I can't find something, you guys. Nope, it's not here either. Damn it. Yeah, she was like saying he's moved on from his past, and we split up not because of his past, but because he was getting a lot of hate. Yeah, she like defended him. And I can't believe I didn't know the child was that young either. I mean, it's gross either way, but oh my God. Can you imagine being that little boy's parents? I'd be so mad. It'd be so upsetting. Damn it, I can't find that video anywhere. I'll have to search for it. Next time I stream, I'll show it to you guys because I cannot find it anywhere. Am I on Instagram? Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Do you have you're going to send me some links? You are awesome, Lady Venus. Thank you. Thank you so much, I Heart Peen. I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate it. She needs to buckle Malibu in her car seat. Yes, she does. I hope they are buckling her in now. I would hope so. Um, I can't believe she actually posted a video of her being unbuckled. Um, if you really want to get into it, Trisha has undercover fishies or her alternative accounts that have modded. Really? I'm sure I can totally see her doing that. That's why I kind of said that at the beginning of the stream. Anybody can post on that Reddit. You don't know if they actually are active there or not, and they can drop whatever they want, whether it's to dock something or say something that's bad, and they screenshot it before the moderators delete it. Is there a way you can, like, maybe one thing that they could do to kinda, like, avoid that happening? I don't really know anything about Reddit. I just know how to browse it, but is there a way to, like, maybe approve stuff so that it doesn't get posted immediately? That might be one way to kinda fix that problem if people are doing it. Um 3 years probation. Yeah, that's fucked up, right? Right? It's messed up. For taking pictures of a 3-year-old child. Like, our justice system is just so messed up. Mimi says, "I bet old Trisha Land had it. Sucks it got removed." I bet it did too. They had, like, everything, like, all her old stuff on there. Let me get on my Instagram because Lady Venus says that she was going to, um you should play her TikTok live from today. Is it short? Let me get on Instagram real quick. Actually, let me just get onto it for my phone because I don't even know if I'm logged in to my computer. And it's been so long since I've logged into that account, I don't even know the password. Let's see if she sent the links. Just now. Thank you. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Is this the one with the video? Start reading. Sorry, I'm trying to find the clip for you guys. Oh my god. I can't. Well, I can't do that. Yeah, that's what I had was that H3. Damn it, I'm on a website, but there's like an ad popping up and it won't let me go onto the website unless you make an account. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Um, that's about the guy. Do you have the link? Because that's what I looked up. It's the H3 that posted the video, but the thread's deleted. Do you have the link to the actual video of her defending the guy? I can't believe she knew all that information. Like, that article said that her fans dug into that guy's past, and even after learning that information, she still got on camera to defend that guy. That's like, what is wrong with her? Um, let's see. Her TikTok live from today. I didn't find the video of that yet. Okay. Okay. Mysterious, I emailed all of Trisha's deleted videos to you. Oh, did you? Oh, the archive? Is it the archive? I'll check my email. Thank you. Does she talk about the sorry, does she talk about the documentary and the TikTok live from today? I'll send you the link of the LA Times. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, that's where it says that he was convicted in there. Thank you for sending me those links. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't see how you can defend somebody like that after learning what they did. Auto mod can only catch so much. True. True. I was kind of saying, like, is there a way to, like, if anybody posts on there, is there a way to, like, put it into, like, approval thing? Like, they have to approve it before it's, like, actually posted on the subreddit. It'd be hard to do that with comments, I would think, but, like, the actual posts so that nobody's, like, actually posting stuff like doxing her doctors or something like that, the shit that she's saying. Um, she has a lot of fake accounts, believe you me. I'm sure she does. Um, ETP is private because people can't stop harassing us. Half of them in this chat. What do you mean? What's ETP? Oh, yeah, I told you guys about the Discord. I don't know how to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. I did try to figure out how to create one, and I'm, like, really confused by Discord. Discord is, like, so confusing to me. I talked to, like, a couple people on Discord. I just don't know how to, like, create stuff on there, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I know people want a Discord of, Mysterious, so I am working on it. People have asked me about that, for sure. Just leave me alone. Don't be I don't know what's going on in the chat, but everybody please just try to get along, please. I don't think I have a lot of moderators here. I think there's only like one or two maybe. Um I know 821 people watching. I almost got up to 1,000 watching tonight, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool because I thought like my channel was dead. So, you guys are all still here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, let's see if we can find if the TikTok live is short, I will watch that real quick before jumping off here because I'm gonna have to jump off here because I'm getting tired. Um, is it posted somewhere, the TikTok live? Trisha Paytas. 328. Let's see. That's not it. Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Hang on. Oh, it's really short. It's only 11 minutes. Let me see if she talks about the documentary on the live. Colby says, I made a 4-minute recap of today's TikTok live, only where she talks about the Reddit. Oh, you were awesome. Thank you. Oh, I don't have to watch the whole thing. All right. Trisha Paytas pounds blue. Trisha Paytas pounds beauty blender on face while talking about new documentary. You're so funny. All right, let me share this. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. All right, let's watch this real quick and then I'm gonna jump off here, you guys. If anybody's thinking about doing this with her, I highly suggest not to do it. Highly suggest not to do it. It's like it would be tempting for me to speak to her, but I would not put myself in that situation because she's controlling it. And I just don't think she's gonna answer questions that people, want. You're not gonna be able to ask her the questions that you want answers to. Does that make sense? And I don't think I shared this with the audio. Hang on a sec. All right. Let's watch it. I wish it was like Friday. God, I don't want to go to work tomorrow, you guys.
I'm filming a documentary this week. Yeah, it's basically like a 1 month documentary, but I'm only participating like 5 days of it because it is a little bigger than just myself, but it is an anti-Reddit documentary. So yeah, it's about snark Reddit. And basically we didn't know how we were going to approach it. I didn't know if we were going to.
Thank you, Priya. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you modding. Thank you.
Include this or talk about it, but we're talking about it. Like I said, cat's out of the bag. I'm not hiding from it. We just didn't know how we were.
Mimi, can I make you a mod real quick? Because the chat is getting really big. Mimi, I'm going to make you a mod.
Approaching it, and now it's just all out there. So yes, I'm filming a documentary this week. It's called Snark Reddits on it's so funny, and this has like been a hectic week for me because like of this documentary, like so much stuff is like coming out again, and like I'm like having to talk about my past, and it's like the last time I'm talking about this, like once and for all, this documentary will be the end all be all. It'll either be great or like I don't know, flop, but whatever. Anyways, if you're feeling manic, take a breath, which I have to remind myself right now. So what's what we're gonna do? Breathe. Let's just clear our thoughts. Can we just have a minute of just saying, I am happy. I am at.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to rewind it because I was not paying attention. I'm really sorry, you guys. Don't be mad at me. I was literally not paying attention because I was adding somebody as a moderator. Let me start over. We only got like a minute
I'm filming a documentary this week. Yeah, it's basically like.
I hope you're okay with that, Mimi.
A 1 month documentary, but I'm only participating like 5 days of it because it is a little bigger than just myself, but it is an anti-Reddit documentary. So yeah, it's about snark Reddits, and basically we didn't know how we were going to approach it. I didn't know if we were going to include this or talk about it, but we're talking about it. Like I said, cat's out of the bag. I'm not hiding from it. We just didn't know how we were approaching it, and now it's just all out there. So yes, I'm filming a documentary this week. It's called Snark Reddits on it's so funny, and this has like been a hectic week for me because like of this documentary, like so much stuff is like coming out again, and like I'm like having to talk about my past, and it's like the last time I'm talking about this, like once and for all, this documentary will be the end all be all.
What past are you talking about though? Like you're so full of shit. We are watching the documentary on this channel. I'm so like interested to see what past she is going to talk about. She is so full of shit. She is not talking about her past.
It'll either be great or like I don't know, flop, but whatever. Anyways, if you're feeling manic, take a breath, which I have to remind myself right now. So what's what we're gonna do? Breathe. Let's just clear our thoughts. Can we just have a minute of just saying, I am happy. I am at peace. I choose happy today. I choose to be positive today, no matter what happens. I only see the good in others. I only approach things with love, and like that's it. So my cunt. But yeah, to Honey Bunny, who's saying, what should I do when I'm manic? You know what? I'm feeling a little.
She really is pounding
just
that
a little overwhelmed, but it's all good. It's fine. It's all going to be good because I'm in a good place. No matter what happens, whatever the outcome will be.
What are you guys talking about? Address. Hold on. Somebody say no, don't give her your address. Why do I have to? Oh, address again.
Everything's okay. Everything works itself out the way it's meant to. I'll feel good knowing that I tried my best. Yeah, but if you guys don't know, I'm doing a documentary. It's about snark Reddits. If you've ever been affected by a snark Reddit, my main channel video today was about the documentary and how if you want to be involved, if you've ever had any sort of interaction on Reddit, good, bad, to you, to someone else,
You do realize if the page gets taken down again, or if anything happens with Reddit, I mean, she thinks she's gonna, like, start this whole movement and, like, put an end to all snark Reddits, and I don't see that happening at all. Um, but if anything does happen to Trisha's page, people are just gonna move somewhere else. People aren't gonna just go away either. They're just not. Like, you're so hated because you just don't address anything. You don't apologize for anything. You don't take any accountability. And, like, you've admitted to, like, abusing people, like, physically abusing people. Like, that to me, that's unforgivable. That's just not something you can forgive because you should never lay your hands on another person, ever. It affects people and really, really changes their lives when they go through something like that. And it's not something can just brush off. I don't care if I absolutely despise Moses. Like, he didn't deserve to get hit. The mental manipulation that she's put people through, like, that's so bad in my opinion too.
Anything. Even if you're like a fan of mine and have been harassed by people from there, like, don't let miserable Reddit weirdos get you judged. I know. And like, that's what I've been learning through this whole thing is like, it is a small, small minority. And I do pay too much attention to it. And so that's why this is like once and for all out.
You do pay too much attention to it. Like, I haven't even really been keeping up with you for a year. And like, that's like all you've been focused on. Like, the stuff that I've seen, like the stuff that she has done, it's all been about this Reddit page. She's like obsessed with it.
There because it does get a little borderline harassment. And that's the only reason I'm saying something. Otherwise, I'd be like, fine. If people just hate me, it's like, fine. If people hate me, cool. Like, have your own little group to hate me.
Okay, she just said borderline harassment. Like, that's, I mean, I don't say go harass anybody. Like, that, I'm not ever gonna like say, yeah, go harass her or anything like that. But like, she's making it seem like the other videos, she was making it seem like they're like invading her whole life. They're doxing everybody, like companies, doctors, schools, making fun of her baby. But now it's just like borderline harassment. Which is it? Is it full on? Is it getting scary? Are you gonna say people are showing up at your house like you like to do?
People, it's like once there's like lies, children, doxing involved, like that kind of stuff, then I'm like, okay, no, you're not gonna
Please stop using your daughter as a manipulation tactic. Please just don't do that.
slander me. You're not gonna, do this. Like that's just, I'm not gonna take that. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at today.
Doesn't that hurt? She's like pounding that into her face.
I do. It's just
No wonder you named this video that.
and that's why I would actually like to talk to people from that Reddit, the ones that are willing to talk, because it's like I'm a human at the end of the day. Like I'm happy to just have a conversation. Like, a lot of those people are obviously fans. They watch me, right? They watch my every move, they watch every day. They're fans. And it's like if you were a fan and you get like kind of,
they're really not gonna talk to you after all this bullshit that you're saying. Like, you're really she's really acting like a bitch right now.
you get the ick from things I say. Okay, let me talk to you about it. Let me like explain. Let me apologize. Let me do what I got to do to like win you
Y'all
back.
are fans, we can just talk. Because at the end of the day, you're fans. You're all fans.
As a fan, because most of them are. And then some just people like just love to hate, I guess. I don't know, because sometimes people just love like misery, I guess. But I would genuinely love to know these kind of things because people are so adamant about it. And it's like, it's really just,
you're the worst salesman ever. Nobody's going to want to talk to you.
Hurtful at the end of the day. So anyways, there's that. Okay, you guys, today's going to be a really good day. We're going to be positive no matter what happens. We are going to
Char says she's been sending the link in the comments. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone.
Only out of love.
Thank you.
Out of kindness. We're going to breathe when things get tough. We're going to breathe and let any bad thoughts go. And there's that. All right. And yeah, check out my new YouTube video. And it's all about the documentary I'm currently filming. And yeah.
I don't know if links can go in the comments or not.
And
Oh,
it's all
God.
about the documentary I'm currently filming. And
I did not mean to do that. I was streaming my stream. I don't know if the link's actually going in the comments because I don't see it anywhere. I don't know if you can drop links in the comments of a live chat. Can you email it to me? It don't have to be right now. If you can, email it to me. My email's in the description box. Thank you for the super chat. That's weird. The live being up on the screen. That's weird. See you later, Animal Kingdom. There was a super chat up here. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you for both. Really appreciate it. Let me go. Yeah, I see your comments and it's just showing the title. It's not showing a link. Somebody else dropped a super sticker that I missed. Let me go back up here. I heart Peen. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let me go back down. Yeah, she said a whole lot of nothing in that live. And she's a really bad salesperson because the sales pitch that she put out to get people to talk to her, I would think would just turn people away. Like nobody's going to want to talk to her. Calling people fans, saying that you're all fans at the end of the day. I don't know. She needs to get off her high horse a little bit. She's running out of money. That's why she's making a so-called documentary. Trisha is delusional. Yeah, I'm interested to see this documentary. Oh, you can send links in the chat? Gosh, I don't know. I don't see any links. I try to look at it on my phone. I don't see the links on my phone either. Hold on. And Debbie F, member for 16 months. Damn. Thank you. And I don't know if I can see that in my comments on StreamYard. I'm sensing a boost of confidence. That won't last long. Thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. You have stayed with me when I haven't been here, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Girl Brain says she stalks Britney Spears. I actually talk about that in the next episode a little bit. I kind of use it as a example, I guess, hypocrisy of the whole thing. But yes, it's kind of creepy, the whole Britney Spears thing. She even posted a video thinking that Britney Spears went to the same restaurant as her because she posted on her stories. Like she actually thought that. I just got on, but I think she's showing baby stuff in the documentary to draw attention to the fact that she's a mom now. You could be right. Babyface, thank you so much. You could be right. I think it's really weird they're doing it in Malibu's playroom. That room's like a mess too. And there's so many rooms in that house. Like, why would you pick that room of all rooms? Like, every room in that house is huge. Like, they could have done it in like their living room. Or they could have done it in her bedroom. Her bedroom is huge. And it looks a lot nicer than that room. She uses that for all her videos. So why not do it in your bedroom? Why are you doing it in the baby's playroom? And the shot of it is like directly on the baby stuff, which is kind of weird. So you could be right. It's kind of probably a play for sympathy. Like I'm a mom. I shouldn't be harassed, and these people need to leave me alone type thing. I kind of think that she'll get worse over time with her daughter, kind of using her as leverage to get her out of situations. Because she's using her a lot right now, and she's only like 5 months old. Um, which is really messed up. Her whole house is a mess. Yeah, her whole house is a mess. I didn't think that you could make a mansion look so cheap until I saw Trisha Paytas's house. That house looked really, really beautiful before they moved in it, and it just like every single angle in her videos of that house looks awful. There's like one room where she painted like shelves pink and she put up all these posters. Like it's like a teenage room or something. She put up all these posters like when you're a teenager and you put up like Britney Spears on your wall or Brad Pitt on your wall. I don't know. I'm thinking of people when I grew up, you know? That's what that room looks like to me. Like the whole door is covered in like celebrities and like they painted the bookcases pink, which is really, really, it's just, I don't know. And then the baby's nursery, like, oh God, I hate that room. I hate that room so much. It doesn't look like a nursery at all. It looks like a more matured room for a child. And I just can't believe they named that poor child Malibu Barbie. Like, I don't understand. Malibu's a really cute name, but Malibu Barbie, like, why? Why would you do that to her? I just don't understand it at all. Especially because she claims she's non-binary and like she's not into like all the gender norms, but she names her daughter Malibu Barbie and her whole room is pink. And it has a blonde Barbie doll on the wall. Like, why? Why? There was a channel that reacted to her nursery, and it was a really good video. God, I can't remember the channel name. It was a really good video. The person that did it, she was really funny. I can't remember the channel name though. Barbie was supposed to be a nickname for Barbara too. Barbie. I'm just glad her first name isn't like Barbie. I think Malibu is cute and it's good. Like her main name is just Malibu, but you know, Trisha will use that Malibu Barbie any chance she gets. Hey Daniel, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Oh, I get what you're saying. Barbie is supposed to be a nickname for Barbara. That makes sense. That makes sense. There are people named Barbie, but I don't think there's ever been a Malibu Barbie. There probably is. There probably is somebody out there. I don't know. These celebrities, I just don't understand some of the names that they put on their kids. Like it's like, are you asking for your kid to be bullied later on in life? Like, come on. Come on. She was never non-binary because she's a pathological liar. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I don't really buy into the whole I just don't buy into that at all. Like, especially after everything. After everything, she said that she specifically said that she would love when she was talking about all the non-binary stuff because she was talking about it a lot when she was on Frenemies and she talked about it a lot. Um And one of the things she specifically said is that if she ever has kids, that she is not going to put a gender label on her children until they're old enough to decide what they want to be. She specifically said that multiple times. And then she gets pregnant and she puts the most girly name on her child. She knew her daughter wasn't going to be blonde hair, come out blonde hair, blue eyes. They're both dark head. There was no way. It's just I don't understand it at all. I just don't understand why you would put that on a child. And why you would put a Barbie with blonde hair on the wall. I don't know. I can see her like coloring her daughter's hair and put her in pageants and doing all that bullshit. Lady says, check my Instagram. Did you find the video? You're awesome. Drama investigator. Let me go to her channel. Thank you, Lady Venus. All right, everybody. This is it. Hold on. Trisha Paytas caught defending her ex-boyfriend. I gotta type it in because I can't airdrop anything to my computer because I am plugged into the Ethernet. Defending her ex-boyfriend. She must have made this video when everything was coming out about Trisha last year. Here it is. 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 Let me share this. So, if you were on the live yesterday, Trisha made a TikTok where she was like denying all the stuff that people say about her. And one person said that Trisha defended a P word. And she said in the live stream, she said on the TikTok, not live stream. I'm getting tired again, you guys. She said on the TikTok, when I don't even know what that's about. And she dated and defended somebody that has been convicted, a convicted P. And this guy, this guy took pictures of a 3-year-old boy in a bathroom at a baseball stadium. Let's play it.
Did everyone forget that Trisha Paytas literally dated a PED and then defended him in one of her since deleted videos?
And had I not posted a picture with him and people just taking that and like running with it and just like finding out all this stuff, I probably would have hung out with him again. And it's not because of his past and what people have found out or are accusing him of that I'm not talking to him anymore. It's just not fair to him because while this happened years ago, there's already been a judgment. It's not news. It's not, it's not a thing that's current and he's trying to get past it.
This makes me even more sick to my stomach. Like, oh my God. She knew what he did. What is wrong with her?
It's not fair to him for me to, but again,
Did I hear Trisha correctly? Did she really state she would have kept hanging out with him if it wasn't for the backlash she got from fans at the time? And yet Trisha has the nerve to act all high and mighty.
There you go. And is that it? Oh, here's more information. I'm going to play this.
To act all high and mighty when Vlog Squad member Brandon was called out for dating a 17-year-old. Trisha is a literal joke. So let's investigate who Trisha defended.
Hypocrite.
And what they've been prosecuted for. LA Times had written this article back in August 2012 about the man. It reads, man pleads to photographing boy 3 in Dodger Stadium room. A part-time actor has pleaded no contest to secretly photographing a 3-year-old boy last month in the men's room at Dodger Stadium, the Los Angeles City Attorney's Office said. Even Francisco Gomez, 26, of Hollywood, faced up to a year in county jail, a city prosecutor said. But under the plea agreement, Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Peter Hernandez sentenced him Tuesday to 3 years probation, 300 hours of community service, and 10 days of Caltrans labor. Additionally, Gomez is prohibited from going to Dodger Stadium, taking photographs of anyone without their permission, or possessing a camera, cell phone, or any other recording device while using a public restroom. So yeah, that's who Trisha dated and defended. And while we're on that same topic, we can...
So gross, you guys. So gross. Oh my God. Is that it? 3 years old. A 3-year-old boy. So that's who she dated and defended, for anybody that's wondering. And if she, thank you, Shar, and thank you, lady, for sending the links to this and searching it up. I really appreciate it. You guys dug it up, and it probably would have taken me forever to find it again. So thank you so much. I appreciate both of you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, if she ever says that she didn't do that, she did it. Another lie. Yeah, it's bullshit. He got probation. It's crazy. You would think he would get jail time for that. I mean, I guess at least he's always going to be on that registry, but it's still, oh God, so gross. I'm gonna have to jump off here. I'm gonna read a few more chats, and I'm gonna have to jump off here. I'll link this video in the description box if you guys wanna watch the full video. I love what's her name? Drama Investigator. I love her channel. She makes good videos. Let's see. Yeah, it's sickening. Wait, there was a super chat up here. I think I missed. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Oh, I already. Thank you again, Char. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you. I know you did. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. There it is. There's no way Moses had any say in that name. Yeah, I know. And if they have a boy, I'm sure it'll be, and that probably was the most like, at least her first name's Malibu. Because I watched that video. What video was it? Where they were saying baby names that we didn't pick, and there were some really off the wall names that she, like, name dropped in that video. I was like, "Oh my god. No." So, Malibu was probably the most, like, regular name, even though the middle name was Barbie. I don't know. But you're probably right. He probably had barely any say in it. Thank you so much, Emily. I really appreciate that. It was going to be Elvis for a boy. I'm surprised it wouldn't have been Ken. Jesus. So weird. I guess at least she didn't name her Paper Me. I heard about that. Oh my god, Paper Mate. Can you imagine naming your kid Paper Mate? Jeez. Yeah, Apple. That was one of the names that I thought was so weird. And she was like one of the first celebrities to like really name their kids something really off the wall. Like, I wouldn't even it'd be so weird for me to say, "Hey, Apple." I mean, that name, oh my god. It'd be so weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really understand some of these names that celebrities name their kids at all. I like unique names, but I don't like it so much to the point where I'm naming, my child off after like an object or a toy, you know? But I do think Malibu is cute. I agree with you, Brandon, for sure. Yeah, everybody's saying the Apple. Apple, yep, I have Apple. That's probably the worst name, like I've heard, to be honest. Apple. All the non-binary talk was utter BS. Yeah, she doesn't really talk about being non-binary anymore because she knows people will call her out because of the stuff, because of everything surrounding her baby. I mean, she had a normal, like, gender reveal, the pink and blue, and I've seen some really cool, gender reveals online that are more, like, neutral. Um, People get so creative these days, like, you don't have to just stick with, like, what everybody did back in the day, pink for a girl, blue for a boy. You don't have to do that anymore. I mean, people get so creative, and you can do neutral stuff. You don't have to do that, but she did. And it was over the top, pink and blue. So, and she even said, like, when she was pregnant that she wasn't gonna go with the gender norms. It's like she was lying the whole time. She knew what her name was going to be, like, from the start. So more lies, you know? But I am going to jump off here. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I can't believe we almost got up to like 1,000 people in the chat. That is awesome. I'm so glad the channel is getting hyped up again. I probably will not like stream Friday or Saturday, but we will have the video uploaded on Sun unless like something crazy happens between now and then. I probably won't stream. Um, the video will be dropping on Sunday. I was thinking about doing like a live premiere where it's like a live chat premiere. If you guys want to do that, let me know in the comments, or I can just like instant publish it. It's totally up to you guys. But we can all like chat while the video is going. If you guys want to do it that way, the video is going to probably be like a couple hours long. So just kind of be prepared for that. It will be a couple hours long. The first half is about Daniel. The second half is about like the lies surrounding the Trump video. And yes, that's the channel. Thank you so much. This channel did a really funny video about the nursery. Thank you, because it was going to bother me. That was a really good video. Check that video out if you guys haven't. It was funny. Um, sorry, what was I saying? I got interrupted. I got distracted. But yeah, Sunday we can do a live chat, or I can instantly premiere it. Oh, I was gonna say, first half of the video is about Daniel. Second half of the video is about the Trump stuff. And I just kind of want to stress again, like the video isn't really about the politics of the whole thing. A lot of people are like really concerned it's about like politics and political views and all that stuff. Like, I'm not one to get into politics. I am not one to tell you how to vote or not vote. Like, politics is not my thing at all. Like, you should, vote for who you want to vote for. Your beliefs are what they are. It's about the lies surrounding it, because she lied a lot, and the manipulations. So that's what it's about. And I kind of like say that at the start of the video, so everybody's just like aware of that. But anyways, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go to sleep because it's midnight and I'm probably going to be tired at work tomorrow, but I'm glad I got to chat with you all again. And before I get off here, anybody, if you are thinking about being involved in that documentary just after watching that video and her TikTok, I would strongly urge you not to. I think there's something more to it than what she is saying. And honestly, what she is saying isn't really making any sense, because she's really contradicting herself. I don't believe that she's going to let you ask her whatever you want to ask her. I don't think it's going to be, you can record the whole thing and you can just like ask her whatever and she will answer whatever. I just don't think it's going to be that way. So if you were thinking about it, I strongly urge you not to. So anyways, I'm done talking now. Have a good night, you guys. I love you all, and I will see you all soon. I'll see you all Sunday. Bye, guys.